this one. I'm just getting ready to go to work and feeding these guys on my way out. And I thought I'd let you see who showed up today. Hello, buddy. Are you hungry? I have food for you. All right, let me come around there and feed you. Cinder was eating. Ash isn't real hungry right now. She'll eat when she's hungry. So let me sneak around here. See if he runs. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. He just went. Okay. But there he was. He's still here. Here comes Miss Ash. She's a mess. I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of food in that bowl. Because Ash is going to come eat some of it, aren't you? Well, there's food in all the bowls. Hello, beautiful boy. At least I think you're a boy. Still hadn't figured out for sure. Isn't he pretty? Ash, that's not for you. Oh, and here comes Cinder. Okay, let me get out of the way so he can come get some food. There's food in all 4 bowls. And he is absolutely waiting for me to leave. So there's that guy. I absolutely have to go to work. I'm running late. But I thought you guys like to see. It's the first time I've seen him in a couple of weeks. But I figured he was still around. Cinder, you're not guarding the food bowl, are you? He really wants me to leave. Okay. All right, I'm leaving. All right, guys, we have not had a pond update in a while. It's finally kind of looking different now. This is not the actual liner. This is the underlayment that goes under the liner, which is why there are so many rocks sitting on it right now, because it is not, it's pretty light. The wind will pull this up. So, put this down first. I wanted to make dead sure that I had the right size, because this can be laid down in pieces. In fact, this is on here in 4, I'm going to stand on it so I'm not getting muddy. It's a little muddy out here. This is on here in actually 4 separate pieces. They're overlapping. That's fine. This doesn't have to, this is not waterproof. This is to protect the liner from any little rocks or sticks or hard dirt clods or whatever that goes underneath the actual liner. So the big step on that end down there is where the skimmer box goes. So skimmer box will go there. You can see the hose. There's a hose laying right at the moment on the back side of that underlayment under the bush. That's not where it's going. That's just we had to move it to put the underlayment down. But that'll go from the skimmer box all the way around over here, which is where the waterfall will be. So what the skimmer box does is it sucks water from the pond into the box and then puts the outflow out to the waterfall. So skimmer box is going to skim water. This is what it sounds like. It skims water off the top of the pond and will catch floating debris, leaves. They'll get little flower petals and things that are floating on top of the pond will go into the skimmer box into a basket, and then you can take the basket and dump the basket out. The idea is hopefully that will help keep as much stuff out of the bottom of your pond as possible. So it's the idea is that it'll help keep the pond cleaner. I ordered the liner. It should actually, I ordered it a couple of days ago. I guess I ordered it on Sunday. And it actually should be here on Friday. So less than a week to get that. So with any luck, we will get that liner in here this weekend. And once the liner is in, that's the big stuff. Then we got to do the plumbing for which we have everything we need to make the plumbing for the pond. We'll get that in there. And then we gotta put rocks around the edge of it and fill the water up. I've got some things. I'm gonna put some rock ledges in the bottom of it. I'm not putting a lot of rock or a bunch of stuff in the bottom to help keep it cleaner. But we will put some rock ledges to give the fish hiding places. And I need to put down the aerators and cut hose for that. And I needed more hose because this pond is so much bigger than the old pond. So we'll have to get the hose and get that done before we can put water in it. But we're the hardest part is going to be that liner. This wasn't too bad because it was in pieces and it's lightweight. The liner obviously is one big piece of rubber material. It's very, very heavy. So me and my husband and my son, at least, if not, maybe we can get a couple more people to come over to help us. We'll see how that goes. But when we're ready to do that, we'll take all these rocks up. Have to be sure we do it on a day that is not windy. Then we try to get that pond liner pulled over here without pulling the liner down back into the bottom of the pond. But kind of hard to see it. It's really hard to tell on camera what it looks like, but that's what the pond shape is going to look like. All this underlayment, and the liner will go over the top of that. That will all be covered with rocks and or mulch. Mulch on the back side of it, rocks up against the pond. But we're finally making some progress. It was hot as heck when we were out here working on this last weekend. We had to do some more digging, cleaning up some edges, digging that skimmer box hole. There we go. We're making progress. And I'm sorry traffic is very loud today for some reason. Milo, I have something. You want to try this? Okay, guys, so I'm sure everybody's seen the concrete block videos with their cats. Well, I'm holding it so I can't do it. Or I can't video, I'm not videoing good. We're going to try this. I did not go buy a concrete block. In fact, it's not even very big. But I had one outside just sitting around. Well, you got stuff on your whiskers. So we're going to give this it's warm. I have to tell you, this thing is warm. It was sitting out in the sun. So let's see what Milo thinks about this. I should have put my phone on the tripod, and I didn't think about it. So let me see if I can set my phone down where we can kind of see. This won't take me but a minute to set it down. So hold on. I hadn't laid it down yet, so this is what we got. It's not very big. Let's see what she thinks about it. Of course, it smells all like outside because it was something I picked up from outside. It was we found it around the pond. You're not going to pay any attention to it at all, are you? She's weird. You don't think it's interesting? It is about the size of her scratchy thing. It's warm. Huh? Let me sit down here with you. What do you think? What do you think right here? She goes, I don't care, Mom. Somehow I figured this would be her reaction. You don't care? You're not going to even go sit on it? It's about the size of her scratchy thing. What do you think? She said, I'll sit on the cardboard. What have you got on your head? It's really warm. You should touch it. I picked it up out of the sun. She's just sitting there because I'm sitting here. Nope, we don't care at all. What do you think? Here, look, put your little feet on it for a minute. Look how warm it is. She goes, nope. I mean, it's not burner hot warm, but it's warm. She said, Mom, I really don't care. I've seen plenty of people's cats on videos just go nuts rolling around on these. Milo's a little weird, so this is kind of what I expected from her. It may take her a little time to get used to, but she's not immediately warming up to it. I doubt I leave this in here. But we'll put it here for a little while and see what she thinks. What do you think? She goes, Mom, I think you're weird. Why'd you bring this brick in the house? Yeah, totally the response I was expecting from Milo. You're not going to even try sitting on it? She says, no, I'm not. Nope. Absolutely don't care at all. Okay, well, that was a bust for us. She doesn't even sit in square. You know, you could tape a square on the floor. She didn't care about those either. She's coming back. Come on. Try it out. Here, look. Put your little feet up there. Look, it's warm. She says, no, I'm going to set off my scratcher. I thought she might at least do that. No, you don't care? You think this is weird? The floor's even warm underneath it now. You think that's weird? Just a moment. I don't understand why you brought a brick inside. You don't understand why I brought a brick inside? Yeah. She thinks I'm weird. Well, here's what Milo thinks about the concrete slab thing with the cats going around. She doesn't care at all. Doesn't care at all. Oh well, it was worth a try.